This video tutorial shows you how to create an electronic resuscitation plan in the EMR. The electronic resuscitation plan in the EMR replaces the paper state adult and pediatric resuscitation plan. Let's start by opening a patient's chart. On the left-hand side, there's a new tab called Advanced Care Documents. Click on Advanced Care Documents. It opens the Advanced Care Documents summary page. You'll see there's no active resuscitation plan, and there's also a place to add advanced care documentation. We're going to create a resuscitation plan. Click on Create Resuscitation Plan. This has automatically generated an adult resuscitation plan because the patient is an adult. On the right-hand side, there's information text, reference text that you can simply click on and view. We're going to fill out some mandatory fields, but I'm going to leave the attending medical officer off because I want to show you an alert that gets created when you leave it off. We'll fill in some other details. I'm putting a diagnosis for the patient and also some other mandatory fields and goals of care. When you scroll down, you'll see there's a lot more mandatory fields, but if you at this point were starting your resuscitation plan as a medical officer and didn't have all the details you required, you are able to save this as a draft. So let's click on Save as Draft. And the draft pulls into the summary page, and it tells you the draft was saved, the date, the time, and who saved it. So once you have all your information you require, you simply click on Create Resuscitation Plan. So the information that I previously put in is still there, and as you can see it says draft 6th of December and the time. So now we're going to add our other information in our resuscitation plan. You'll see there's in the capacity and participation, there's a drop down and we're choosing patient, and you can choose one or two, which is really helpful. So you might say you discussed it with the patient and the person responsible. So you can do two things there. We're going to go down to the resuscitation order plan. In the paper form, the clinical review calls are to be active. There is a yes or no, but in this, it simply says yes. If we choose no for rapid response calls are to be activated, it locks in between the flags. But I'm going to show you that after we finish this. If we choose no for CPR, the rationale for withholding CPR needs to be put in, becomes mandatory. I'm just going to fill in some more of the mandatory fields. Now, under other interventions, this is where you would write on the paper form. So anything that you would normally write on the paper form will now be written here. So I'm just, for an example, just for this lesson, we'll do not for code blue. And we sign orders for signature. And like all orders, it goes to the scratch pad and we sign it and press OK. So our resuscitation plan is now viewable in the Advanced Care Documents summary page. You are able to view most of the information on this, but it's always a good idea to click on View Full Plan to view the complete plan. This is a replica of the current paper form. This can also be viewed in Continuous Doc, Documentation, which is nicely labeled, and also it can be viewed in the flow sheet. I'm going to get out of the patient and re-enter the patient in and open the chart again because I want to show you the missing details for the AMO. So it tells us that the AMO details are missing and we need to acknowledge this and amend. It'll keep giving us that until we fill it in. So we're going to go back to our advanced care documents. As you can see, we have a nice big clear sign saying check resuscitation plan to let us know on the blue banner bar that this patient has an active and current resuscitation plan. Modify a resuscitation plan or edit, we have to cancel it, and we need to give a reason for cancelling. So I've chosen cancelled by medical officer and press OK. When we refresh, you will see the check resuscitation plan disappears off the blue banner bar, and there's a handy little tool on the left-hand side, view previous plans, that we can drop down. So the last one we did is sitting there waiting for us, and if we'd like to view it, we click on open, and everything that we just did is still there, and it said it was discontinued by the medical officer. So we would like to use that again, so we click on use as draft. It opens the last one we did, the last draft, and it's kept all our information that we previously put in. So all we're doing now is adding our attending medical officer in. We can search for the AMO, and we can then sign our orders in for signature, and we can sign that off. Press OK. Once again, our active resuscitation plan is in the summary page, and we refresh, and our nice clear check resuscitation plan is visible again on the blue banner bar. So we're going to go between the flags to show how this locked and activated looks. So click on the red triangle, and it says not for rapid response is locked and activated. So if we go to the altered calling criteria, we can see not for rapid response is locked. We also have a history of the patient below that we can view. And if we wanted to unlock this, we'd have to cancel the resuscitation plan, take the lock off, and then reinstitute it. So let's get out of there. Go back to advanced care documentation. Now, I want to show you when a patient is discharged, the resuscitation plan immediately drops off. So when they are readmitted, they will get, you as a medical officer will get a warning sign to let you know that this patient did have a resuscitation plan previously. So to view it, you need to click View Previous Plan. And as you can see, it says Discontinued Patient Discharged. And then it gives you 3 options. So once you've viewed it, you can choose yes, you'd like to reinstitute it. No, don't reinstitute, or not now if you were too busy to address it at the time. And it'll keep prompting you with this warning sign until you address this. We value your feedback, so please scan the QR code and let us know what you think of our video tutorial. Thank you.